Hi guys, this your girl Hawaiinani coming to you with a this here. Now before I go ahead and go on with my vlogging and my video response, this is just a look I did, inspired look, an eating bright look. I'm not here picking on nobody, making fun of nobody or anything. This is an inspired look I did, and I just added a lot of props to it because I just thought it was really beautiful, and I saw it done last night on a young lady, and I just wanted to recreate that look. So you will see the tutorial and the pictures. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm not making fun of anybody. I am not a Muslim or anything, and I'm not making fun of anybody of that religion base. This is just a response video to the advice show about Treyvon Martin, I think that's his name. That Treyvon, the young kid that got killed by George Zimmerman in Florida, about justice for this child, and there's nothing being done about it, and the police are covering up his murder. Now we all know how racism is in the world, okay? And it's been around a long time, okay? I'm from Mississippi, born and raised. My ancestors probably come from all over the world, not just Mississippi, but from Africa, probably from Europe, probably from everywhere. I don't know, but I know that I am African American, and I know that I love my African American people. I love everybody, anybody that's of color. I don't care if you white, black, green, or purple. The Lord made us in His own image. Now, before I go running off and going off and clicking and shit, my brother, I do agree with everything you said, and I love this video that you created. And yes, this is my response video, because I know me typing is not going to let me express the way I wanted to express on video. And I'm going to do my video as you said to do. We need to stand up for this young man. This young man has not been acknowledged much on YouTube. Just a few videos I've seen, a few people clicking and snapping because they knew that this guy, George Zimmerman, killed this boy for no reason. Because why? He was black. Claiming that he was suspicious and he was worried or whatever. So anybody that you see walk through your neighborhood that's black, you're going to worry? Okay. That shows you that we cannot live in a gated community around the rich white people that consider us dangerous. I'm not pointing at all white people. I'm pointing at the majority of the ones that are like himself. The ones that point us out and call us the N-word. The ones that think that we're trash and garbage. Let me tell you something. Brother, let me bring up something that's going to really surprise you and shock you. This happened to me when I was in high school. And you might think you might think this shit is funny as hell. Because I had a principal, no, I took that back. I had a high school, the secretary, the lady that works in the office. She was a secretary. Her name was Miss Cindy, okay? I don't know if she's still alive or whatever. But when I was in high school, she was working as a secretary. I went to the office. I think I was working in the office, or I went to the office to go call my grandmother. You know how we ladies have that time of the month. Okay. This woman had the audacity to tell me, or no, ask me, or say to me that she didn't think African American women had menstrual cycles. She didn't think black women had periods. That's what she told me. She said, I didn't think African American women had periods. First of all, what the fuck do I look like? Somebody from planet June or Pluto or something? Do I look like a damn alien to you? And how we know aliens don't have periods if they exist? You know what I'm saying? That right there pissed me off so bad, bro. It took me to a whole nother level. looked and I said, what the fuck? That was what came in my mind. I didn't say that to her, but that pissed me off. That I said, are you serious? Miss Cindy, I cannot believe you would sit there and ask me this. And apparently, are you racist? Are you that ignorant till you don't understand that we were all born the same way? Because my skin color is darker than your skin color? You think that we don't go through the same cycles as white women do? Are you fucking insane? You think that I was born in an egg? Yeah, she asked, acknowledge, and she was trying to be sweet about it. She was trying to say, oh, I didn't think black women had periods. Who the fuck lied to you? I said, well, that makes me not human then. That makes me something else. You're going to sit there and ask me something dumb like that. Yes, I got on the phone with my grandmother and I called my grandmother. Mind you, I was in high school and my high school's all the way up in Sosha. Not 5 miles, not 10 miles. Up the damn country road. I went all the way up to that school with the rest of everybody else. Harrison Central High School, home of the Red Rebels. Go figure. Now, I'm not trying to start no shit. I'm speaking on terms like yourself, my brother, that their racism is just still out there, and it's still worse. And this happened in the 90s. I graduated in 95. Okay? I remember the times that they had a race war at my school. The whites against the blacks. Because they didn't want us going to school there. Yeah, I thought that was real dumb. They trying to get rid of the black people. That wasn't gonna happen. Cause we had much as right at that school as they did. And I just thought that was so ignorant on her part to sit there and ask me that too. But you know what? Karma's a bitch. They say what goes around comes around. And I don't know what kind of person she thought I was, and to sit there and question me about that was ignorant and racist. I didn't go off the handle, but I told my grandmother what she said. My grandmother confronted her and told her, I dare you. Tell or ask my granddaughter, why don't black women get periods? You didn't think black women got periods. My grandmama went ham in that motherfucking school. She said, I'd be damned if you don't think we don't have periods. My grandmother said, baby, let me get out of school before I cause a war. Get your stuff, we're going home. I checked out. She checked me out. And may she rest in peace. I miss my grandmother. My grandmother struggled, went through that segregation and all of that racist stuff. And up to the time she died, she went through the same shit. She was cleaning people's houses, and this bird called her a nigger. There goes a nigger, there goes a nigger. No, let me rephrase that. Nigger, not nigga, nigger. Okay? And the lady that she worked for, corrected the bird. No, that's not nice. You don't say that to Miss Mildred. Her name is Miss Mildred, blah, blah, blah. That was the first and the last day my grandmother worked for that lady. She didn't go back to that lady. She said if that lady want her house clean, she can clean her damn self. Because I am not going to put up with that shit. This is in the 90s. It was 19 something, and I don't remember 92, 93. It could have been around that time. I was in high school. But it was during summertime because I was out for the summer. Or probably getting ready to graduate. Now, on this case with this young man, it's very sad. It breaks my heart. And I agree with you. I have 5 boys. 5 boys. And I would have went the fuck off too. And I would have been locked the hell up too. Oh, yes, ma'am. My husband would have went crazy too. But I pray every day the good Lord protection around us. Because you don't know what's out there. You could be going to a gas station and minding your own business, and some crazy, insane fool decides he wants to open up and fire and shoot and kill. We got people like that. And it's sad that this world is like that. And I think we're living in our last days at the end. Because there's too much happening. Back to back to back. We got all these storms. We got all this. Nobody is not seeing the right picture of life right now. People think it's a joke. People don't think God has his reasons to do the things he do, because nobody is living right. Nobody. And what this young man went through, that motherfucker that shot him, he's going to suffer. And I want that man to burn in hell for what he did to that young boy. And forgive me, Lord, I'm sorry. I don't mean to speak ill about nobody, but let justice be served. Let that man get his karma. He shouldn't have done what he done to that boy. 17-year-old innocent child with a bag of Skittles and a bottle of tea. Come on. Self-defense of what? A 17 year older than this young man. What did he do to you to be African American? Huh? Or look suspicious, as you say to him. His family lived in that gated community. What the fuck was he going to do to you? He's 17 years old. What can he possibly do to you? Now, I'm not saying there's no shiesty ass teenagers that won't do nothing to hurt a person, but there is. That one didn't. He had no criminal history of any type of background. He came to see his father with his brother and his stepmother to watch the game. Hello? He went to the store to get some candy. He's a kid. I'm not saying adults don't eat candy, but what is a 17-year-old going to do? Go to the store. He can't buy beer. He can't buy cigarettes. He can either buy honey bun, candy, or soda. That's an example. And he damn well sure can't buy a gun. Now, I do agree with everything you said, and I think that this is time we need to stop looking at race and start looking at thinking, okay, we need to come together and get this situated. This shit is wrong. What that man did to that little boy was wrong. And he walking around scot fucking free. What kind of justice system do we got in the United States? Yes, the South is very racist. And it still is. Not all the people in the South are racist. Because now all you see now is interracial couples mixing. I ain't got nothing to get that. Because probably myself, I'm mixed with a whole bunch of mulatto. Nobody is one damn color. As I remember, that Native American people were here first. So some part of us are Native American. I know that I am. I know that my grandmother was. But I know that I also am and is a black woman. When I write on that paper to fill out an application, they ask me my nationality, I'm an African American woman. And the thing about it is, another thing that bothers me is when they call us colored. I don't like no word. I'm not a crayon. Crayola didn't create me. My mama made me. God created me. I'm not a colored woman. I'm a woman of color, but I'm not a colored girl. If you like that word colored, I suggest you go find yourself a colored granny. Because I'm not a colored girl. I'm a woman of color. I'm an African American queen. I don't need to be out casting called, a colored girl or a gal. And another thing, that drives me insane to gal. What the fuck? A white person called me a gal. Do I look like a gal to you? I'm a female woman. Some people like that word gal. I don't like that word gal. If you notice that most of them in the past called that gal, that nigga gal, or that gal right there, that colored gal right there. Gal still is a racist terminology in my book, and that's my opinion. I don't like that word gal. I know I'm a girl, I know I'm a woman, but I'm not a gal and I'm not a colored girl. I'm a woman of color. Like this I'm seeing now. The woman, I used to get so angry with the girl at school. She would call us colored people. Bitch! Colored people? Do we look like we're on a piece of paper and that's crayons? We're written in crayons and our skin is a different... No, ma'am. I looked at her and I corrected, no, we're not colored, baby. We're African American. Or we're black. But I got a name. Let me give you my name. I told her my name. I'm not a colored girl. This ain't 1952. And I said, this is another whole century. Your mama taught you wrong, and I'm teaching you right. Get it corrected. We're not colored. Okay? Oh, was I hot. Maybe a majority of you like being called colored girl, but not this bitch. No, ma'am. I'm just keeping it 100. I don't like that. But on another story, and I'm going to get off the subject of me and get on that we need to get this boy lost his life for nothing. Okay? It breaks my heart. And this breaks my heart really bad. And this man is walking around scot-free, ain't shit been done about it, because the police are covering it up. So let's, please guys, let's just pray, get something done for this young man's justice. Somebody needs to speak up, sign a petition, like you said, my brother. Somebody needs to come down here, just like when that boy came, that's a boy that came to Mississippi. He was dating a white girl. He was from some part of Mississippi, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It was far up. I forget the name of the part of Mississippi he was from. They lynched him. He was the same age as this young man here, 17 years old. They lynched and killed him because he was messing with the white girl. And this happened around the early 90s, or between 1999 and 2000. And it happened around the time when we were having our Black Spring Break, which we don't have no more. Or we was trying to have it, but every time we had something that's called black, they always try to close down everything so that black people won't have no, go to use the bathroom, go no shopping. We had a whole big controversy about that down here. It was a whole big thing. I don't know if you're familiar with the Black Spring Break in Mississippi, but we used to have them here. They shut down shop on everything. Even the guy that owned the tobacco store I used to go to, he got pissed off. But I don't know, at one time he had banned me from coming in there. Because the only thing I said, can we all just get along? And he just banned me out of the store. Really? I said, I used to be your primary customer. Are you going to ban me from your store? Because I said, can we all just get along? Because they were making a big thing out of, oh, they're just coming down here to start some shit and blah, blah, blah. Why can we have, if it was a thing called White Spring Break, you wouldn't have said that. Because you probably would have shut down shop and bring your white ass out there too. That's what I would have told him. Same thing. Anything that includes African American, party wise, fun, spring break wise, they have to post it as something bad. Helicopters are running around like, I mean, it's okay to keep safety net up. That's fine. But you're really making it bad for tourists who want to come and see this thing, or to have a good time or whatever. Yeah, I can understand being safe, keeping things, keeping shit together, and not letting it all be out of control. That's understandable. But when you doing it to purposely do, because it's a thing for African American, it wasn't a thing for African American. It's the title Black Spring Break because of the people who created it. Anybody could have came to the damn thing, whether you were black, white, green, or yellow. It was just something to do for fun because everybody was on spring break. And you just don't know the half behind that one. So we had to have passes to get back on our own apartment complexes. I didn't even go to this thing, me and my husband. We were like, what the hell? That's for young kids. We're adults, We didn't even go. We didn't bother going to that. But we still have to have a pass to get back on our property. Well, but when we lived in an apartment, we had to have a pass to get back to where we lived. So this passed the security guard of where we lived. I seriously said that was really fucked up and really wrong. But I'm not going to ramble no more. I know that this is a long video, but I just want to say that we need to do something about this. This is ridiculous. This young man lost his life for nothing, and ain't nothing been done about it. And I think that justice has not been served, and we need to do something. Sign the petition. I did sign a petition for him, And y'all do that, make a video, rant, do whatever. Do what you feel in your heart you need to do, because he was a kid, guys. He was also a child of God. And we need to do something for him. Justice needs to be served. Peace and love, and God bless. And thanks for letting me do a video response.